So how do you achieve a work-life business balance while being an entrepreneur? Well, inside of this video, I'm going to give you my tips on how I'm able to create that work-life balance and how you can do the same. So stay tuned. Well, hey there, my name is Symone Redmond. I'm a YouTube marketing strategist and I teach women entrepreneurs how to grow their business with the power of YouTube by showing them how to get more leads, more sales, and of course, more clients inside of their business. So in today's video, I'm really going to be talking about a work-life business balance, not a work-life balance, work-life business balance, and what that really is and how I'm able to attain and achieve all of it and how you can do the same. So what is a work-life business balance? Well, here's the thing. I do work a job. I do have a business to run, and I also have a life to live. Three things: work, life, business, right? So how am I able to achieve all of this and still get things done, right? It's kind of crazy, and a lot of people have commended me for it because they're like, oh my gosh, you work all the time, but yet you still are running a business and you're doing things that you need to do to get to where you want to go. So here's the thing, and here is my life, my schedule, I guess you can call it. So with the type of job that I have, I work, but I don't work as much. I create my own schedule. I say when I'm available and when I'm not available to work. Because of course my business is still kind of small, and it's growing, but it's still kind of small. So therefore I don't have to, I won't say I won't have to focus so much, but it's not requiring so much of my attention right now. So therefore I'm still able to work and do what I want to do. Now, of course, you know, I do work, but that is not the end goal. Okay, that's definitely not the end goal. But that is what it is right now. So I work Monday through Thursday. I work when I want and how I want. Most of the time I do Monday through Thursday because that's what benefits me and my household, is to do Monday through Thursday. And then I have Fridays off. Friday, depending on if my fiance has to work, is either a business day or a bay day. I like to call it that, business day or a bay day. So it's either I hang out with him all day, but if he's at work, then it's a business day. That's really what it is. And so I take the time to either, you know, do webinars or create videos or, you know, really promote on social media more that I normally do. So that's something for me. And I always want to make sure that as a fiance, I always want to make sure that I am spending more time with my future husband, and we are doing certain things, you know, going out to eat or for lunch or going to the movies, going on a date. You always want to make sure you're dating your spouse. That's just number one. But I want to make sure that I am here as a future wife for him, as a fiance, and I'm always spending time with him. That I always want to make sure of that. So I do Monday through Thursday, that's for sure. And then after I get off work, I'm either creating a video or I'm working on some type of landing page, or, you know, just kind of looking at my analytics and how much I'm spending on Facebook ads, and, you know, just really doing the business day-to-day things, right, that I cannot do every single day. So I'm always like crunching the numbers and looking at things, all that good stuff. Wednesdays I do have an accountability call. I have an accountability call every single Wednesday once I get off work, and we basically talk about what we're going to do for the week, how we're going to do it, and then we set time right then and there to get some stuff done so it can kind of boost ourselves throughout the week. And then on Saturdays are kind of a chill day. And what do I mean by a chill day? I'm either at the grocery store or, you know, I'm sitting at home watching Netflix. I go to the gym. I do make sure I go to the gym. I go to the gym and I just have a Symone day, you know, but it all depends on my fiance's schedule. So if he's at work on Saturday, I have a whole Symone day. If he's not, then we make Bay Day on that Saturday. So it's kind of crazy. People are just like, what in the world? How do you get this to, you know, how do you make this work? How do you do it? And then Sunday is my content creation day, which is today, and I'm creating this video for you. I'm batching all of my videos today. But you want to make sure that you are achieving that work-life balance, because we get so caught up into things that we don't realize that we're spending too much time and we're neglecting other things. Now even if you do have a full-time job, you still have to make time for your business and still make time for your family. So sometimes that may mean waking up early or going to sleep a little bit later, spending time with your kids and things like that. You have to make time for you and for your business if this is something that you want to keep doing every single day. Before I was working 40 hours a week and I was doing so much stuff, and I was just like, OMG, I don't have time to do anything. I don't even have time to spend time with my family. Like, it was kind of getting to that point, and I said, this cannot work anymore. So I had to cut something back, but also increase my workload on something else to kind of balance it out. So I cut my hours back, but I also increase my workload too. But I'm still able to make sure that I'm spending time with my significant other, because that's very important to me, and I want to make sure that I am always doing that. Now sometimes he kind of helps out and may edit a video or do something for me in my business, but we always want to make sure that we are spending time with each other, because his schedule is kind of crazy anyway, so whatever. But I always want to make sure that I'm having and achieving that work-life balance, because I do have a business to run. And you have a business to run too, and you always want to make sure that you're doing that. So you may have to cut back on somewhere. You may have to wake up early or go to sleep late. To me, I am not a night person at all, so I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning every single day, faithfully. But that gives me more time before that I have to go to work to do some things and get things done, right? So that's how I am able to achieve a work-life balance. You want to maybe do the same, but you have to look at your schedule to see where can you fit things in, what can you slim back on, and kind of increase in other spaces. Looking at your schedule, if you watch a lot of TV, you can cut that out, because I definitely do not watch TV. So that kind of limits or gives me more time to do what I want to do. Either spend time with Bae, have a Bae day, or, watch a Netflix binge, or work on my business and create content for you while you are on this channel. So you want to make sure that you're creating that work-life balance. Make sure that you have a set schedule, right? Making sure that you are giving time for each thing. Time blocks, and I talked about this in a previous video. If you're going to do something, do it for an hour. Make sure that you do it for an hour. If you're going to work on your business for 2 hours and that's all the time that you have, make sure those 2 hours are the most productive 2 hours that you can make it. Turn off all your distractions, TV, social media, making sure that the kids are occupied, making sure that you are so focused to where you're just like, okay, you set a timer and you go. And you stop once the timer is up, because you have other responsibilities and obligations to deal with, and you don't want your business to overcome your personal life. You don't want your personal life to take over your business to where you're not making any money or you're not creating any sales or new products for your audience. So that's very, very important, and that's what I do. I have a schedule. I use my Google Calendar app on my phone, and I specifically time everything that I do. Okay, for this hour, I'm doing this. For these next 2 hours, I'm doing this. Or for these 3 hours, I'm going to create content all day. I make sure that I set the time in my calendar, because it sends me notifications and reminders like, hey, you got this coming up in 10 minutes. Let's make sure that you're doing it, right? So you have to have a calendar. You have to have a schedule, and you have to make sure that you know how to balance both work and life, so that you are not overwhelmed and you're not achieving the results that you want. All right, so I hope this small video helped you. This very short video helped you to learn how to have that work-life balance inside of your business while you are growing it and doing everything that you need to do to get the sales, clients, and leads that you've always wanted. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and of course, leave that comment below. Let me know how much this video has helped you when it comes to growing your business and staying on schedule. So I'll talk to you in next week's video, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one.